Hey everybody, it's Sammertime on the Eastern Continental Trail. This is day 2. I made a little montage for day 1 and I'll upload that, or I probably already have by the time you see this, but this is day 2, and day 1 was pleasant to begin with. Through Ferillion Park, I probably saw 60 or 70 people on that trail just because the park recently opened, and it's a very kind of gravel path with steps built into it and benches everywhere, so there's a lot of families out. And anyway, it was just a well-maintained area, but all those people also meant it was a little bit trashy. So great views, but the trail itself could have been cleaned up. Maybe they need to add more bathrooms. There's a lot of toilet paper flowers growing in the woods, but I saw more bear shit yesterday than I have ever in my life. I almost took a picture of some, and then I realized if I took a picture of every crap I came upon, it'd fill my phone up. Bear shit, caribou shit, and there's some horses on these trails too, but I can distinguish that. Did not see any bears, though some people I ran into saw one down the trail and were warning me. I did see one caribou yesterday. And then the campsites here, while they are plentiful, and the refuges and the shelters you could stay at, they're, every 10 kilometers or 15 kilometers or something. None of them have names on them, so I didn't really know where I was in relation to anything else. So I passed the campsite I had planned to stay at on my first night, kind of without knowing it. I figured it was probably around that area due to the length of time I've been hiking, but it was only like 5 p.m. and it was starting to rain, and I just didn't want to sit up in the rain. I thought it was going to blow over, so I kept hiking, and probably, another kilometers, maybe 10 kilometers or a little more, came upon the next campsite at Le Lac, which is the lake, and it's a shelter right by the lake. And I came up in there right at dark, and there was somebody already in it. It was a young lady named Mathilde, and she did not have a reservation, nor did I, because my hiking passport, I had to defer to those with reservations. But she was already set up in the shelter, and the mosquitoes were out. I mean, dude, the mosquitoes here, I thought Florida was bad. Just literal clouds, breathing in mosquitoes, and they are the size of small shrimp. It's nuts. Insect shield treatment on my clothes is helping a lot, and the picaridin insect repellent I'm rubbing on my skin is working well. I've only gotten about 8 bites today, and that's crazy since there's been hundreds around. But anyway, the mosquitoes are out, and my shelter doesn't set up without damn, see, they found me already. Doesn't set up without stakes, so I couldn't put my shelter inside the wooden shelter like she had, which is smart because she could avoid mosquitoes. So I had to set up outside on the ground in order to create like a screen area that was free of mosquitoes. But she was very nice. I came back over after I set up, and we had, ate dinner together and talked, and her English was pretty darn good, so we were able to carry on a good conversation. And she warned me that today would be a little hard, and it was. This is day 2, and I got lost twice today. I got turned around no more than like a quarter or a half mile off track before I had to walk back and figure it out. But once I finally did find the trail, it is gnarly. It is definitely the hardest hiking I've ever done. And it's just a really overgrown trail that's hard to see, not a lot of signage, really, really steep elevation, and just up and down through. Came out of the woods down there by that sign, and it was just gnarly. And now I'm about to head up, I believe, up that, which is also pretty gnarly, but at least it's not overgrown and I can see where the trail goes. So anyway, today was a challenge, and I made it through the parts that were stressing me out, so that's good. I'm on the other side of all that, and I'm sure there's more getting turned around and getting lost to come. But right now, just chilling on this kind of gravel area near these power lines, putting a few bandages on my feet and eating lunch. So just wanted to check in real quick, and service is less than spotty up here. It's pretty non-existent. So who knows when this video or the others I'm making or the pictures I'm taking will get uploaded. But stay tuned, and I'll try to check in whenever I can. Bye guys.